without them, we wouldn't be it's a team thing, and they're part of the team. So if we don't have them, then you might not see us on the field doing our best. They're one of the biggest guys that fans don't see on the field.
Pat and Doug are two of the best people that you'll ever meet on this planet. The best thing about them is that they actually care about the athletes and the staff members and whoever they're treating. They really have a true passion for helping people, making them better. And you know, we've just been blessed to have those two here. And I've learned a lot from them personally.
Well, when the Fisher Cats came to Manchester in 2004, we contacted them, and we were lucky enough to get chosen as their orthopedic sports medicine providers. And so we've been taking care of the Fisher Cats ever since they were in Gill Stadium in 2004. They kept us on, even though the first person I ever saw as a sports medicine doctor for the Blue Jays and the Fisher Cats, I determined needed surgery that was going to keep him out of baseball for a year and a half. That's the bad news. The good news is that that person's now been a major league player for 8 years. So our relationship with them is one of diagnosing and treating injuries. The most important thing we do is work closely with their athletic trainer.
We've worked with Bob Tarpey, Voon, Chung, who've been their two athletic trainers primarily, and we've had a close working relationship with them, trying to keep the players healthy. It's obviously a balance between trying to keep them healthy and let them play, and then obviously not have them do further damage to injuries. The hard part of our job, I think, is trying to say to them, you know what, you need to take a week or two off. You need to go on the 15-day disabled list to really let this heal so you don't cause further damage.
It's hard to put into words how important those two are, Dr. Casey and Dr. Moran. Worked with them for the past 6 seasons. The care that we get from Concord Orthopaedics is got to be the best in the country. These guys are trained under Dr. James Andrews, who's the best surgeon in baseball.
Dr. Andrews' tradition of taking care of baseball players, fixing baseball players in ways that prior to that hadn't been successful, and returning them to their previous level of accomplishment is really unsurpassed. So it was really fortunate for Dr. Casey and I to learn the way he treats people, not just treats their injuries, but treats the individual person. And basically, it can be summed up with treating them with respect, coordinating their care with all the other people with whom they are interacting, the athletic trainers, the management, and protecting them such that when we see them, we assume they have the talent to be in the Major League All-Star game, and nothing we do should do anything else but potentiate that.
Everyone's the same. Their anatomy is the same. You just have to concentrate on the anatomy and get the anatomy right. Don't get distracted about what college, what team they play for, who their agent is, what their contract is. Just fix the anatomy. And if you fix the anatomy and they do well, everything else will take care of itself. So I learned a lot from him in that. I learned a lot about judgment in terms of knowing when and when not to operate. Dr. Andrews is a phenomenally skilled and technical surgeon, but maybe his greatest gift even beyond that is knowing when and when not to operate, knowing on patients he can make better and patients he can't, knowing when in a player's career it's in jeopardy and he has to step in and intervene, and when it will get better and improve.
They just come in and say, hey, what's up, Dustin, how you doing? And then it takes off from there. We get to talking a little bit, see how your day is going, and just start chatting at first, and then it's like, okay, what's wrong? Let's find out what's going on. Communication. You gotta talk to the doctor.
I would say the doctor-patient relationship with a Major League Baseball player and with any patient is really the same. It's about looking out for their best interest. It's about trust. It's about trying to keep them healthy, trying to get them well. It's about looking for their best interest.
The role really is important, I think, not only in identifying the injury and making a plan, but sometimes in protecting the athlete from his own instincts to fight through the pain, the no pain, no gain attitude about caring or not caring for a particular injury. But we want them to perform at their best because they're being watched. It's a tryout. And if they don't perform at their best, it won't behoove them. So sometimes our ability to coordinate with Bob Tarpey, the athletic trainer, and communicate with that player that they're going to help themselves by letting their body get better.
But now I think there's been 58 or 60 players from the Fisher Cats who have made it into the major leagues. They play for different teams now. They get traded. They move around. But we always root for them no matter who they're on because we've gotten to know them usually when they come through. It's exciting. It's a little bit surreal sometimes to see them come through Manchester, New Hampshire when they were young and then get into the major leagues and be there 5-6 years, sign big contracts.
I love sports medicine and I love baseball. So when one of the players who we treated, or sometimes even didn't do anything that special with, but perhaps advised him to do what Bob Tarpey wants him to do, take a couple of days off, makes it to the major leagues, it's a lot of fun for us. We watch it and we love seeing that guy run out into center field at Yankee Stadium or center field at the Rogers Center, and it's a lot of fun.